Whenever I turn on this camera, it always gets darker. It's not a very flattering angle for me, but I'm here. My hair looks a mess, but I'm here. My husband showed me a video yesterday about motivation, and one thing they said in the video was that people often wait for motivation to take action, but it's the action over a period of time that turns into motivation, or you need the action in order to have motivation instead of sitting around waiting for motivation to do it. And it makes sense. It does. He took that and he was just so inspired by it, and he's been writing like 3 chapters a day, which is a lot. And he's got all these ideas, and he always says, "Oh, I just sit down and they just come to me." But he also kind of has an idea of where he wants to go, even if it doesn't end up that way. And I won't lie, a part of me is jealous. It's like I've tried to sit down and just write, and it just doesn't come to me like that. I don't feel like I have a whole lot of creativity. I'm gonna admit something right now. I feel weird. Like I just suddenly this wave of emotions. Like I feel overwhelmed and tired, and I feel bad because I just woke up. I haven't actually done anything today yet. It's been a weird week for me. Today is Saturday, and my husband's home, and that's great. I love it. And I laid on his chest all night, and he stayed in bed with me all morning while I laid there, and I think he knew that I needed it. So that was really nice. Been having these weird experiences or dreams, if you want to call them that, and it's kind of messed me up a bit, or threw me off for this week, I guess. I'm not looking forward to my duties today. Yesterday was raining, so my husband said I shouldn't go out for groceries, even though I've already been out 3 times this week for groceries. I needed to go out again because we don't have anything in the house. The only thing I had yesterday to make was a soup, a split pea soup, and I like split pea soup, but my husband does not. So I felt badly because I didn't have anything to give him, and he wouldn't let me go to the store. Now, granted, from the night before, he did have a bit of leftover food, but it wasn't like enough to be a meal. It's like I forgot to have that in there for a snack kind of deal. So I felt bad about that, but he kept telling me he wasn't hungry. All he had was a couple of spoonfuls of ice cream, literally, and a donut. And I just didn't like that. But I'm also trying not to be so naggy. So I let it go. But I also knew that today, because there's nothing in the house and my men don't have anything to eat, I would need to go out and grocery shop. But today it is thunderstorming. So as you can imagine, I'm not really looking forward to walking miles with heavy bags and a thunderstorm. I feel like I'm just here complaining, and honestly, these feel like the kind of things I should be writing in a diary and not talking about on the video. I just feel like I sound very entitled. I don't know. I slept okay. I had weird dreams. I don't know. It's just been a thing this week. But I slept okay. You know, it was nice waking up and my husband was in bed with me. But I just feel like I want to cry. And I'm like literally stopping myself from crying right now. I feel like I'm being ridiculous right now. I've got a house to clean today, and I'm going to have to journey out for some groceries. And school assignments because I have a final draft due and I have to start a new project. So that's going to be fun. We are out of Olam, so I probably won't be nearly as relaxed today as I am used to being, which sucks, but it's whatever. I'm doing my best not to feel down today. And I feel like a lot of times, I'm a very emotional person, and I try not to let that get the best of me, especially for what I consider something so small. And it always makes me feel like, is there other things going on? Because these things shouldn't be making me feel this bad. Like, this is my everyday life, so why today? Um, I'm just not feeling it today at all, and I feel just overwhelmed. I feel emotionally exhausted. Um, it's been an exhausting week. I will say that. Emotionally for me, not physically. Yesterday, my husband told me that he, his friend had a baby. He had been friends with for a long time. Him and his wife had a baby, and they're super, super religious. I won't lie, it bothers me. I'm always happy to hear about people having babies, but I think it's just in a short amount of time, this is like the third person who has posted something about their lovely children and how they prayed and did this and that, and then they had a child. And it's like, I'm not religious, but it can be bothering. Like, should I be religious to have a baby? Like, it's bothering, and I'm not gonna go down that road and be all weird, like, about having babies, but I am doing as much as I can right now. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm waking up at 8 a.m. to take my first set of vitamins, and I take the second set at 8 p.m. And I'm taking my Avasitol and, drinking lots of water and doing yoga. I think a part of me just feels like that's not enough. And it can be bothering. Maybe that's what's bothering me today, but I was fine when I first woke up. But I also want to make sure that I'm not compiling things or trying to find a reason to be sad. I feel like I just need to put on my big girl pants and get the stuff that needs to get done today. So that's what I'm gonna do.